perfect memory, chat.
Prepare to
Wait, what? I'm giving...
Enough.
Dude, I'm trying to give it back. What are you doing?
Calm down. I surrender. Piece of shit.
All right, you're a bandit. No one's gonna miss you.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
Dude, I was literally trying to hand it back. This guy's aggressive.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. I'm about to ask you a question.
Bringing a weapon to a fist fight, eh?
Oh, I also brought a dog to a fist fight. How's that? I was gonna give you the paper back, but you had no patience. Oh my god. Good boy.
Here you go.
Have some wolf. Alright, well, I guess I don't need the screenshot anymore. Okay. Well, let's take a lookie here. Oh my god, let's see if I can understand this thing. It's like a castle? Rocks in a cave. Is that a road or a river? I don't even know. Not the best drawing. Well, I happen to be near whatever this is. Why are there so many eggs on the map? I mean, do you know how expensive eggs are these days? The markers are nests. I think you can, like, shoot them or something to get eggs down. Or feathers. I don't know. I've never really messed with them much in the second game. Hello.
Siegfried sent me. I helped him hunt some wolves.
Aye. You've come just in time. Those fucking wolves made their mother bitch burn in hell. Scattered my sheep all over the countryside.
That escalated.
I caught all of them except one. I can't for the love of God find her. And my master's already accused me of selling her.
Should I help you find her?
More like what's left of her. Aye. With a little luck, the wolves left her head intact. So just cut off her ear.
Right. Why the ear?
Because it's marked. Every farmer burns his own brand on his sheep so he can recognize them, eh? When Master sees that ear, he'll believe me. No one will buy a sheep without an ear. That'd be suspicious.
What if I meet up with those wolves?
Aye. What do you think? Kill him.
All right, I'll look for your lost sheep. Well, for her ear, at least.
Thanks. I have enough work on my hands keeping my eyes on the rest of them. If it's not a hungry wolf, it's a hungry soldier.
Where should I start?
Aye. During all the ruckus, I saw the wolves run off down there into the forest. So I'd start there. Take care, friend.
Okay. Find Smoliak's sheep. Should I take the armor off? No, I'm not trying to sneak up on the wolves. I don't mind announcing my presence. I'll keep the clanky armor on. What's up, boy? Wait, that's not you barking. There's something else barking. What? I got it. I'm getting impatient. I have to let them do the attack and I counter. Otherwise it ain't gonna work.
But... Hey! Oh my god! He doesn't want to listen at all.
Really? Now of all times, Mutt doesn't listen. I'm like, sick him. He's running. He's like, no, I'm good. Well, found the sheep here. But one wolf got away. You hurt Mutt? I cannot hurt Mutt. It's not possible. Oh my god! I was trying to prove a point. I thought that your attacks just passed right through him. I 100% seriously thought you could not hurt your dog. Well,
Guys, look at
monster.
me! I'm so curvy!
It's chat made me do it. They told me. They said try it again. Do science. I thought I could not possibly hurt him. That's why whenever he would pin down something, I would attack freely because I thought that I couldn't hurt him. Oh my god. I'm gonna feed him like a whole horse when he gets back. I'm sorry, Mutt. That's actually crazy. We're like 30-something hours into the game, and I am just now finding out that you can hurt the dog. I thought you could not.
So you have a weapon? Big deal.
Oh, God.
You were starting to scare me.
I found the dead sheep, or at least what's left of her.
Aye. And do you have the ear?
Here you go.
Finally. My master will believe me. It's a shame about the sheep. I'd be happier if she'd stayed whole.
It was my pleasure. If that's not enough for him, he can go to the hill in the forest to see for himself. She's still lying there.
Aye, he's too lazy for that. And here's what I promised you. You defended my honor. Take care.
Lost sheep complete. Does he have a thing of water? Yeah, he does. What innocent creature did Mutt kill now? I was trying to prove that you could not hurt Mutt, and I accidentally proved that you could hurt Mutt, and I didn't realize that for the whole game. And Mutt ran away, because I hit him. And I will give him so much food when he gets back. Okay. Now he's about... Yeah, he'll be gone for a cooldown, and then he'll come back. Alright. What else? Talk to Bonnie. Somewhere in the direction I'm facing. It's down there. You don't deserve much. I didn't know. Also, why was he even attacking the wolves at all? The last time we played, I put him on passive. Welcome back, buddy.
Here, Mutt. Here, Mutt. Here, Mutt.
Peter would have a field day with this if they weren't like protesting Pokemon or something stupid. Protesting Pokemon.
Here, Mutt.
All right. All right, he's on heal. He should not be running off to hit things. All right, we need to start by going south across the bridge and then east. Is that the path? No, more south and then east. What the heck? I whistled for the horse and heard an explosion. Did he just like spontaneously burst into existence? Was that the path? That was the path, dang it.
Whoa.
That was a gunshot. Pebbles has a gun!
God.
The horse is packing heat, yeah.
Quick.
You know, I'm kind of reminded of, what was it? Dungeon Siege. Dungeon Siege 2, you could have a party member, or in that slot, instead of a party member, you could have a pack mule. And the pack mule could fight with like a backward kick, but it wasn't great, but its inventory size was gigantic. I wish you had the option in this game of like have a faster horse or have like a sturdier one that has more inventory space. I think that would be cool. Is this where I need to be? I'm not taking any of that. I just wanted the skill point. Might move! It's like I'm trapping you in there, thief.
Careful.
Hello, Bonnie.
Good afternoon.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Butcher of Vranik? Where's Vranik? What did I do there? The poet.
The poet.
Well, it's not very creative.
Neither's
You know
Bonnie.
what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals...
Me neither.
Did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
Yep,
And
he did.
what do you think of it?
I want 20.
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair
She's
isn't all
lonely.
fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the Millers finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past.
She's like, your parents are dead? Amazing.
I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
Thieves? You can say knights, thieves, educated, or blacksmiths. Let's say blacksmith.
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. That is, with one exception. When Krazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd rather run for the hills. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
Don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say to that. I still don't know him all that well.
I understand. Best not to bite the hand that feeds you for no good reason. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that
She's
saltpeter.
hitting on you. We
Before
have a
you
sweetheart
came,
plaque. We're
and before
spoken
Zenek
for.
fucked up with the manuscript. We collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel.
The only definition of sty that I know is like when you get like a lump by your eye. That's a sty, or like a pigsty. But when she says scraping the walls of a sty for saltpeter, I do not know what she's talking about. Scraping the walls makes me think it's a cave or something.
Saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
Alchemy? Yeah.
Certainly. You take a damp wall, like in a sty, you let the water evaporate from it, and you get this salty bloom.
That's right.
Hey!
But like I told you, all the sty walls in the region are scraped clean and we can't wait. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The
Ugh.
best natural saltpeter maker.
Krazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. But I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Like
Jesus.
minty?
And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the Knacker.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's
Like what?
always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovit's butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the poet.
The poet.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
Thievery, stealth, or alchemy. I think I outrank all of that.
See you soon, my friend.
Okay. What's up, Zinnik?
Long time no see, eh?
Crazel gave you another job.
Yeah. I proved myself to him last time, so why not continue our collaboration?
Did you come here to make fun of me? Just like Bonnie? As soon as she showed up, she gave me hell over that manuscript.
No, not at all. I just need to find out something only you would know. What do you know about the gravedigger?
Not much to know. He's half gravedigger and half knacker. He takes care of both dead people and animals.
I'd never have figured that out without your help. Anything more interesting?
He's my father. And he's a wizard, same as me.
Yeah, right.
It's true. I was born the 7th son of a 7th son. I have the power of clairvoyance and I can raise the dead. I'm just hiding out with the miller until my time comes.
Uh-huh.
I've been chosen to save the world.
Yeah, nice story. But if I'm going to get the miller some saltpeter, I need to know something useful.
Oh, aye. You're not much fun, are you? The gravedigger's as boring as you are. Also, he knows when he's being lied to, and he hates it. So don't even try it.
You see? That's the kind of thing I wanted to know. Was that so hard?
Farewell. Good day to you.
Okay.
Clear off,
Is-
you mutt.
Call
Call that beast to heel!
Get
Okay.
out!
So Mud just started humping the wall and everybody freaked out. Alright. Let's see. Visit the gravedigger, find the saltpeter pit. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my god, it's so far. And I'm supposed to get him food from the butcher on the way there. Why is that town so mad at me? Alright, so I need to go there.
You have a kind master.
You murdered, stole, broke, and entered. I didn't do 2 of those things. That is some fake news. Can't enter through that door.
What is it?
What do you have for...
Let's see. I'm supposed to give him some fresh meat. I'm gonna get him a piece of bacon because everyone loves
I
bacon.
hope you'll be satisfied.
And if
my
he
friend.
doesn't like the bacon, you can't trust him anyway. I never met someone that doesn't like bacon that I could trust. Never seen it. Buy Mutt some bacon. Mutt is still eating the mini wolves.
Go.
We're working on that. I wish I could just feed him like 50 at once.
Go.
Oh, I remember this graveyard. This is where we came with those that royal dude.
Here you go.
When we were investigating the wagon that had dropped the charcoal. Is he in here? You said you would give him some food? Yeah, I've already given him 4 cuts of meat.
Greetings, my friend.
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod. At your
Master of
service.
the sod.
Looking for a final resting place, are you? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
I'm more interested in the grave digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing else till the day you die.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even bury the suicides in hallowed ground. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of better and worse places of final rest don't count for nothing.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely job, eh? What are your duties?
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in grave digging. Not something you see every day.
Well, I'm only asking. No real reason.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit them on the arse.
Suddenly he's a boomer.
It's no wonder I can't find any help.
Are you offering me a job?
No. I'm giving you a warning. You ain't cut out for this trade.
And how do you know that?
You've got that look. I can spot it a mile away.
He's
Could
like,
you
you
be more
smell like
specific?"
failure.
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. A gravedigger needs passion. A sense of duty ain't enough. It's a service, a labor of love, and the meaning of life all in one, lad.
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead.
That's such a weird sentence.
What more is there to tell?
But you said there's been a lot of people dying around here recently, right?
Well, it ain't usual for people to get off by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then, hey?
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying there's a lot of people dying. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
I'm not from these parts, and I've seen a few conciliation crosses around here. What do they mean?
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of man came to be regretted later.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid and then comes to regret it. Or if the law sees to it that he regrets it. The sinner then has to erect a conciliation cross to mark the site of his evil deed.
Where does he get the cross from?
Where do you think? From me.
You're in charge of that too? Stone cutting?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here, it's child's play.
So they're all your work?
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle what's kept at the rat house. All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takoff, and folks say the place is cursed.
That's a random
Do you know any more
segue.
stories?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you any. I'm not an old fishwife.
All right, this is
Ignatius, I'm gonna need your help.
Of course. How many are there? Where do you want to bury them? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your purse?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
all right. We've already told that this guy hates BS, so I'm gonna hit tell him the truth.
Nah, it's actually just a pit full of carcasses. These white crystals form on the walls of it. And that's exactly what we're after.
Ah, now I get it. You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into.